Sweet corn before wasn't so common, but now everybody's always asking for sweet corn. Now, I want to just talk a bit about Mr. Said. He will be coming in tomorrow, but he has a cluster. That cluster, the farmers market their produce, and you see people, please, 100 kg sweet corn. Who has 50 kg sweet corn for tomorrow morning? Please, don't supply to Eddie. Please, don't share. Please, don't share. Say, I'm not a farmer. And these people, don't say, nobody has sweet corn because everybody is producing. They can't actually meet the market. So, empowering others and making a positive impact. With a humble and excellent spirit, they have become a reliable shoulder for many, providing support and guidance. However, it is his passion for organic farming that truly sets him apart. That's why it's popularly known as Saka. Saka of Adesoni has built a great reputation as an organic farmer, inspired by Aka's influential book, One Straw Revolution, which believes in the importance of indigenous food and seed sovereignty, promoting the liberty of farmers to excel in their occupation while preserving biodiversity and safeguarding the environment. As a dedicated advocate for organic farming, Saka has taken his message to various media platforms, including radio, television, and newspapers. His voluntary work with WWOOF Nigeria as a media officer and field inspector has been instrumental in Nigeria's first efforts to organically certify over 2,000 farmers across innovative vertical sack farming technique that harnesses indigenous intelligence and draws inspiration from the works of Masanobu Fukuoka. May we humbly welcome Mr. Saka.
This who has always been on my neck. In fact, we've been on this for like forever. And the fellow Yawa, it's a great pleasure. My journey to organic agriculture, Ukanka Dedewa, 2002. University of Lalika University of Law. Research in my thesis was effluent, discovering of heavy metals in effluents. Effluents in Omitiawan industries vary is daddy near Papa. Yeah, Papa. There are many industries in Apapa. So, after discover heavy metals, our heavy metals be lead, uranium, chromium, different heavy metals, and this one. What shocked me during this research, we had so much heavy metals in the environment. Near around Papa, heavy metals here, every discharge, that's the Papa, and discharge, we are finding this way to the sea. So I want to test the jar. That's the heavy metals here, we are also affected. Do you believe the level of heavy metals need fees one? It don't mean to be most of them low heavy metals. It was so huge. It was so huge in the environment. So, ecology that and are consuming heavy metals. Heavy metals, only the environment only one that or they exported because of the water. Something àwọn òyìnbó máa ń lo orí yẹn is a direct substitute fún cocoa water. Wọ́n máa fi ṣe chocolate. So wọ́n á check it. Tó bá ti rí heavy metals yẹn nú ẹ̀, wọ́n á reject it. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ pa ara wọn. So this I have that foundation. wọ́n fún wa lówó wọ́n ní ká bá wọn arrange àwọn farmers kan grow heavy metals kan grow soya beans fún wọn àwọn fẹ́ export ẹ̀ because soya beans wà exportable but soya beans náà wà ní Nàìjíríà o àwa dẹ̀ import soya beans so wọ́n á gbé àdéhùn sí ìdá ẹ̀ pé why is this so soya beans Nàìjíríà ní o but because government ò bá ẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn wá soya beans yẹn ẹ̀ wá ní ká máa train the farmers ẹ̀yìn wá harvest ẹ̀ send ẹ̀ lọ sí abroad why is this so meanwhile government àwọn import soya beans láti Brazil Argentina wá sí Nàìjíríà so situation yẹn ni mo wá brainstorm wá sọ fún mi because we are very close Nigeria wá sọ fún mi pé saka you know ó lecture in fact lecture go fún mi for like 6 hours ṣé mo gbọ́ oúnjẹ náà jẹ ó ti jọra wọn oúnjẹ Ìgbò ó ti jọ ti Yorùbá oúnjẹ Haúsá ó ti jọ ti Yorùbá tẹ́lẹ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ oúnjẹ Yorùbá ẹ̀ máa àlà gbogbo ẹ̀ wíwẹ́ wípé ó yàtọ̀ but this time around àti ń jẹ chicken and chips àti ń jẹ shawarma so gbogbo ẹ̀ tí yeah it's a social engineering wọ́n ti engineer oúnjẹ wa in a way that they are benefiting no ṣe gbogbo wa are benefits of few people tí wọ́n ń ṣe kí yẹn it's just a social engineering system for everybody but the farmers tell the farmers are the most generous people on earth seed wọn máa ń pè ṣé àkóra sí wọ́n ń sì fẹ́ ṣe wáyé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbé ẹni tí ẹ̀ lọ́ra ni kò lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ so that wọ́n engineer yín mentality yẹn pé F1 seed is better than ordinary seed meanwhile that F1 seed you go back and rebuy but normally like the Helium seeds a good of never be the seed you can replant the best but God wọ́n ṣe fún wa ni pé they took the heritage of our forefathers wọ́n wá sọ ìtara wọn some few companies àwa padà lọ́wọ́ àlọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá yẹn wọ́n máa ti ní àgbàdo tó wà òkè wọ́n sáré pé ọ̀rẹ́ wọn pé àkókò àgbàdo ṣe dáadáa ní láti ẹ̀rọ ìwọ náà wà gbà wọn à ní ta ọmọ olùkálùkù àwọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń ṣe é wọ́n sì á rà one of the social engineering tó ṣe fún wa nìyẹn they have taken away our rights from us bàbá dúró pé ó wà òkè now tẹ́ bá wò kí wọ́n ṣe GMO sí genetically modified seeds organisms àti jẹ or àwa òkúpa àti jẹ in fact every one of us lè ní àti jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ our conflicts yẹn conflicts GMO 90% bẹ́ẹ̀ none àwọn ọmọdé bẹ́ẹ̀ soya beans wọn fi ṣe GMO ẹ̀yàn wá sọ bó ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ so why import soya beans Nigeria import soya beans láti go Brazil and Argentina ẹgbọ́gbẹ́ Brazil and Argentina 100% all exportable grains are GMO. So, in fact, this was one of the crusade to push me when I realized this. So there is a reason why they are trying to buy our own soya beans so that our later food, our own. Meanwhile, they know what they are doing. What they should do are probably in Qatar, to judge from our shield. What they should do are probably. So, ilé tá a bá gbé fún wọn àwọn amúra lọ wọn làwọn amú jẹ àwọn amú sẹ́ẹ̀dì títọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n yẹn wá with a quote pé we can't produce enough but in a real sense ṣe pé I produce enough processing, no preservation. More than that. So it's a way I produce enough, but we don't process and we lose a lot from it. So if the foundation is very low key, we have to check out how can we produce this thing on a level we can only compete pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó yẹn. Ṣọ́nà tí táwọn òyìnbó bá gbé nǹkan, wọ́n bá gbé 1 acre of maize, on the average 115 tons real. Wàá agídí la máa fi 2-3 tons. Àní àwọn ọ̀gá tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa nítorí pé ṣe pé àlóye but àrí gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tó yẹ ká múra sí àwọn ọmọ múra sí. Almost 100% of Nigerian farmers, very few are really farmers. Everybody they are gardeners. Because before you become a real farmer, at least you farm like 100 acres. But you can work at that for like that small community. So government you to buy the farmer law, who implement our support to the Israel has the best agriculture in the world. But size of your state and the Ogun State law. How can a small country like that feed the rest of the world? They do want a precision farming. We want to understand the need of each plant. And they provide. There are many tomatoes or pepper. There are 5 stages. Typically, as you grow, we have stages in putting nutrients one. The tomatoes will produce fruits to me. Then will be money. In your top payment, you don't get that much. Tiẹ̀ ó bímọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà wá sùrà ó ń bímọ lọ́ni. So tó bá ti wà stage yẹn nǹkan tó ní láti múlẹ̀ ó gbúdọ̀ gẹ̀ẹ́tì tí ò bá ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì wọ́n á wà intelligent ju plant anyway wọ́n wà intelligent ju èèyàn lọ. Wọ́n á ní brain wọ́n wà intelligent ju èèyàn lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò. Do you know a plant that plant like àkọ́kọ́ screening nutrient capacity there. How we check the don't need that to survive. So what do they? Go back to the pay. We'll see. All right, we'll make it greater. We need to drag that right now. B nutrients in the last year, or last year, and that is survive. At this stage, go back to that. Pest, only nutrients to essential to fight a pest. Because our government pest is in nature. Nature has something which is law in the sustain and also wasting the many resources. Kill yourself. And then this is not with the pheromones. Pheromones in communication. Common with pest. Pest, most pests don't want to chew. Don't feel what or who you want to that's go in my big head. So when girl wise, they are truly living. Plants everywhere. They don't just eat. So when I screen nutrients when I take nutrients one is so see ever make us see children will see better than a good see better. If we need results. So, I did go check for condition yẹn ni onígbà tó ń pè ní pH. Tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ gbé anything, you need to understand the pH particular crop here. If you are growing anything, the pH of the soil is crucial. Even if you provide all the nutrients, if the pH is not right to that plant, would it access nutrient? It will not be able to access the food. Even when there is nutrient in it, it will struggle. And then you start struggling with pests. And the worst thing a farmer can do is struggling with pests. Once you start struggling with pests, tí àwọn ọkùnrin ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ ìdílé. So that is sọ̀rọ̀ ìdílé. Once your farm becomes home with pests, then effectively you are just going down. Ó wà òkè. Bọ̀bọ̀ tí kò jẹ́ lásán, a tó fún yàn malaria. So báwọn náà ṣe rí nìyẹn. So ìnáwó ṣe pọ̀ gan-an. Mi lè rò pé táìpá ní àpò. So màá go very brief on some certain things to wá key pest control. Cherry pest, most of the majority of them one, most of the pests one lójú. The pheromones, àwọn plants ni wọ́n tomati, tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ tomato ẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ àwọn ọ̀hún kan. Tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ pepper, ata, ó ti ní àwọn ọ̀hún tí wọ́n gbé jáde. Pests now, it's not because people didn't plant, they did, but there was a leaf miner, they call it leaf miner or total absoluta. Who wipe out a lot of farms. And this is what they do. One leaf miner, I lay eggs about 500 eggs. So has like 2 weeks to live. So within that 2 weeks, I'm a year, but the larvae, they are ferocious eater. We think that the fruits, the leaves, very ferocious. There is one organic system of farming known as biodynamic system of farming. Biodynamic. Is a German system of. For this pest, our kòkòrò ó ní ìgbà tí wọ́n breed. These pests have a specific time when they breed. If you are so unfortunate to plant during this time, don't breed. You will wipe out your farm. Nice when to plant tomato before they breed, or harvest before they breed. There is time. Who are the Bible? There's time for everything. You must master the time. After July, you are not going to have problem with pests. The kind of pests we have are just normal pests that will come. Just normal pests that come by and take care of it. I consulted for a farm recently, about 3 months ago. They had outbreak of total absoluta, wiping out all their fruits, and they wanted organic. So I got there. It was massive destruction, massive destruction. What's it called? They will just put holes in the fruits. So what can we do? The first thing, and which I will share with you, is in the manual which we sent to you. When you got that in fruits attractants. Attractants. You call washing that you will refuse him. So we look pineapple, pawpaw, the targeted crop is tomatoes. Mo wá jẹ́ kí number tomatoes yẹn kó pọ̀. The tomatoes fruit was more than the 4 other fruits. And I added molasses. Molasses is the sugar. Molasses is what? The sugar. So, mo wá ṣí pure bottled water. Bottled water. Mo ra ṣí nìkan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Mo ṣí sókè. Láti mo ṣí sókè, àwa dà díẹ̀díẹ̀ fruit started producing. Àwa dà sí. Àwa máa ń gẹ̀ ní gbogbo ẹgbẹ̀gbẹ̀ by the entrance, the side of the farm. When pests are coming, they come from outside usually. So instead of them to go directly to the fruit, that's when we attract them. In it, I added some liquid soap. Though I produce that liquid soap myself because I don't want any smell to water the smell of. So if you have any liquid soap that doesn't have any smell in it, perfect. Doesn't have perfume. The reason for that is there's viscosity. Viscosity will build up on the water. There's no opinion. So there are flushes when they penetrate. So they don't penetrate because they are fed up to flush the water. So we first captured all the adult flies to the bridge. Well, what we now had was when they put in cause damage, we now use neem oil. Neem oil and neem leaf soaked in water on the farm. We soak neem leaves, then we add neem cake. Sherry, never make cake. Come on the show. You want to grow anything and you don't want to have problem. Please and please include neem cake. Neem cake. Every formulation, there's a formulating fertilizer in the manner. It contains bone neem cake. There's what we call phosphate rock, phosphate rock, and azomite. Purely organic. I purely organic. See, my first one was I did pure and applied chemistry. So it was easy for me to yes, so I don't want to do chemical, but I know how it was to be. You should pay a way and a low some liquid chemicals. That's any food that but we want it organic. So and you see that name cake. Please, can you bring the name cake for me? Let them see. From away city dongoyaro. Emma dongoyaro. Onies, but I jump on the door. Go shampoo. The name cake. Believe me, if you just add molasses to it, if you add molasses to it and some water, and of this level ferment from where you report, get a major glory and get a spray where at tomato. 2 jobs actually is very, very high in nitrogen. Very, very high in nitrogen. We evaluate for very, very high value. Yeah, this is the seed. What is oil was extracted from there. Now, should I tell you one thing? Do you know micronutrients? Micronutrients are from oil seed. Oil seeds. Like this. Most micronutrients that the plant needs. Oil seed, sesame seeds. Never know if you get sesame seeds, you get chai seeds, you get all those oil seeds, and you just like it. You have no, this one is flaxseed. In fact, flaxseed, sesame seeds, chia seeds, and you gather them together and you blend with Epsom salt. Epsom salt is very high in magnesium. And magnesium is necessary for when you see the yellowing of leaves, usually is as a result of lack of magnesium or iron. And you can actually get nutrients from iron, from rust iron. Do you know rust iron? Yeah, rust iron. You just put water in iron, it oxidizes, and you can take the water and feed your plant. But you have to know if that particular plant lacks iron, because you can over-fertilize again. You can as well over-fertilize. And there are some plants that are iron loving, like your ugu loves nitrogen, loves iron. So what you choose, you must always have where it should. You should never do this. Iron, you should never do this. And come and shake it, I broke the bed. We should go bed, not go in any, if you wet. Wet. If you if it's the root one, most times. Most plants don't like water on their leaves. It is only when it is very necessary you water the leaves, especially in adverse condition. They put yellow, and they have so many issues. And the solution is in the manual, because I enumerated so many things in the manual. Then you have to water, and it has to be in the morning and in the evening. It neutralizes nematodes. Wow. Number one solution for nematodes is nematodes. Everybody ask me about your flower or what is fruit by the was catastrophe. Never seen the last day. So so your tomatoes is a must because it sterilizes the soil. These are bone meal. Never make a tomato. If you want to grow tomatoes, these are bone meal. It's a must. You walk into the soil. I did a formulation with this bone meal and all those things in the manner. So you just mix. Then for potting mix, we use this. And I don't know. Termites, ants kill. Red ants kill, yeah. Very good man. Yes. Yes. Yes, but there's a way we use it to is in the manual. We use to mix with the potting mix. It's high in magnesium, phosphate. There's ion exchange. Do you know that clay is very rich in nutrients? You know, but there's one problem. They go are compacted together. So plants cannot grow on it. Their roots must receive oxygen. So, and the compartments do not give room for that oxygen for them to thrive. That's why plants don't grow on them. But you can use a small amount of it in your potting mix to speed up germination. For potting mix, I describe it in the manual. It's also in the manual. Then your pesticide, tema fi oko, o ṣe kókó, neem la máa ń lò nínú ẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rí neem yẹn, òróró ewé dóngóyárò or seed yẹn. Now there are some people who cannot easily have access to this. Wọ́n lè lo ewé dóngóyárò, ewé ẹ̀ kan apply it and just walk it into the soil as well. So you get it? You can as well use it. Then if you now use a mix of this for a plant that loves nitrogen, high nitrogen feeder, be àgbàdo. One break on you see a urea. Then we ask you, did you use urea on this plant? When you use the green leaf and this, and dongoyaro leaves, and the neem cake, mixed with salt, was saying about cow dung. She didn't mention about cow dung and chicken poo and other compost. Chicken poo is preferable than cow dung. Let me explain to you. You see the leaves that those plants consume, they hardly have access to other diets. One soya beans, fish meal. Micronutrient, what do you mean? Premix, only micronutrient. And you know that the secret of chicken is that they are poor digester. They don't digest most of the food. So you have like almost 30% of all these components in their food. So naturally, over age to be very rich. In fact, chicken poo has micronutrient, has almost everything in balanced form. Blood milk. Blood milk nature. Is the highest source of nitrogen in nature. So, you can walk it into the soil. Powder. This is not in the manual. But liquid one, fresh one, they get. It's just like 1 liter to 10 liter. And you only water once a month with it. The whole leaves lush roots. The root is quite crucial. Everything the plants need is from the roots. Majority. Though it does take some nutrients also from the leaves, from the stem. The one crucial thing most farmers mistake they make is they treat plants like one treat a plant, you want to treat them. Hey, don't you say? Them, especially directly affecting power. If you want those plants to take care of them, but about careful. Yes. Yes. See, plants about why healthy. If the plant is healthy, we automatically get results. We get results. And nutrition, the nutrition of the soil will play a key role in plant has developed. So nutrition is about to compromise from the early stage. There are 5 stages from which plants can grow. How about the fruiting stage? If a particular nutrient is lacking in the soil, I will use the but for instance, tomatoes, if boron is an over-minute, if boron is missing, you just see what I think we can I described also in the manual how you can shield your plants from pests systematically. I didn't finish up with how to repel pests from your plants. There's what we call basmatic pests. There's what we call basmatic vinegar, a kind of vinegar. I described it in the manual. What you do is, with banana and some molasses, then you have sugar and honey. You mix in certain ratios. I described it there. After preparing this formulation, you will now spray. This is your field. Yeah? You will now go to the other side, far away from your plant. That is when you will spray. Spray the surroundings, not your main food. So once the pests are coming, that one attracts them more. They will go there to stay. Especially white flies. You know, after rainy season, white flies will come. Now there's no white fly. But after rainy season, they will come. So what we normally do is we lay yellow polythene bag. We lay yellow polythene bag. You can just put this stripe by the side. Then you find this black oil and just use oil and just brush on it. Then you now spray the basmati vinegar and the mix. You spray around them. So they all converge them. And the grease will trap them. So you've protected your plant from the pests that potentially will come and suck and dry. So this way you are not going to spray anything on the plant. Then we have what we call roll cover. If you do plants like kale, these vegetables.
Sorry, what you just described, yellow, is it in the manual?
It's not in the manual. It's not in the manual. But the basmati vinegar is there. I just digress on how to use it effectively. But it's there, you can just spray outside. But don't make the mistake of spraying your plant. If you spray your plant, you've caused the pests come and finish them. It's like imitation. So, I was saying something now. Roll cover. Take care. Yeah. And if you plant pepper, you have to plant pepper during the dry season. You suffer from white fly. Then you mention cucumber. Cucumber have one major problem, which is darling mildew and powdery mildew. Yes. Darling mildew and powdery mildew. These are fungi disease that effectively affects cucumbers. The only way you can do is allow the organic farming to use, we call it copper fungicide. It's allowed. You can get copper fungicide and spray. Then the other leaves, you can prune. You need to prune and keep aeration. If it is too much of a cluster, humidity will build up. And once the humidity builds up, and the pest comes around and the dust transfer all the diseases, and all of a sudden you see all this thing going yellow. And once you have that, you can reach an irreversible end, whereby the plant will no longer revive, and you lose everything. Yeah, you can do from shops. Once you say copper fungicides, just be sure it's only copper. You can come in form of copper sulfite or something. Then we use liquid smoke. That condense. That liquid smoke is a very powerful fungicide. Then it's a powerful pesticide as well. Because Mama soup, I will go and pest a monster. Worry and answer the soup and the monster. So I'm going to compress liquid smoke. That is spray. So tomato go just a protective Tomato go you just fleck out. Yes, available. I have. We call it a management issue for most vegetables. Back to back. If you have 3 rainfall back to back, they prepare to go and spray your plants. Because first humidity will have come, and the last, maybe you spray neem oil, will have weared out. And the way neem oil works, being able to check the bat is spray from the one. It's a pair of power in any pest to buy the way you delay jump. So let's jump. So go to check. You pay the last pay, you are pay out. No, there are fair harvest, and there are times you spray. Okay, so the fair harvest tomatoes, you are harvesting this week. You are not going to spray this week. Because only water, because so cold. You will be the way as you cold. So the bad is spray. Tomato dead tomato in. I'm not cold. So you can fed the egg. So it's not a week before. The fair harvest is spray. So the tomato. How many times have I harvested tomato? I don't do tomato. Now, on the average, fruits. And each plant, we can get at least 1 kg of fruits from tomato. Each plant, they produce at least 1 kg. And should be able to harvest at least 3 or 4 times from each plant. You can do more. It depends on the kind of care. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tọ́jú wọn sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tọ́jú wọn sí. Gbogbo nutrient ẹ bá fún wọn. Mo lá determine results to agbéjáde. Tẹ́ bá fún wọn ní nutrient, the moment you harvest 1 or 2 times, they just dry off. But ẹ bá ti fún wọn nutrient, 13 trim wọn. Now there's what we call pruning. Only bá ṣe not prune tomatoes. If your tomatoes, tí tomatoes yẹn bá ti ń lọ sókè tẹ́ tó kaná. After it goes to kaná yẹn, you may see the tomato trying to branch out again. Tí tomato bá ti ń dán, if you have a flowering plant on a branch like this, and you have another branch coming out after that, don't allow that, cut it off, so that you can concentrate energy in producing fruit. That's how to prune tomato. We also prune pepper. I'm not tinning. We cut the top. The top. To that in shape, we are to grow for like, putting fruit for like a month. I think we are to harvest. The first harvest, the second harvest. I want to go from Gasoke. I might give you. They put a name to Jack. I might give. So, Kadashi pay in Gamon. Our concentrating, our flavor to spread out. Spreading out means that to flower more. You want growing up enough flower. So, it will encourage branching out. Branching out. Then staking tomatoes. Whenever you not stake tomatoes, most people talk about to stake tomato. Once you don't stake tomato correctly, in your prime, the Latin harvest, tomato will collapse. This tomato will collapse, so think kindly. You are making the tomato prone to fungi. Fungi is a breeder. So the fruit will not come out well. We are having more condensed fruit on the farm. Now, most times on the farm, there are more waste, especially from tomato farms and even pepper pepper plant. Based on okay, it's a very fruit you down, but we are already mark or something. So you have to condemn. But you have to process that for additional income. How do you process? You dry, which is the agriculture. The agriculture is whenever they share tomato farm, they might prepare the share the it's a serious. As you continue on the journey, you will discover that certain plants, usually it does have, certain plants it's easy for you to grow. Those are the plants focus attention. Not chew with it. Or check all it happens. And once you can identify that, face just visit swelling. Now, to reap from plants, money issue can buy. Maybe I should pay. I do a lot of trainings. So most of my I want to train our listening community. Check guess me. Our listening community. So my customers are also my trainers' customer. And the job I do. So it appears everything has been circulated systematically. So a bigger will be. So I was in that circle. Then I met Shama, which is a Indian guy. I said, I have a problem. But you call me and share how did I break from this? He said, 10. Look at the value chain. Look at the value chain. There are so many things you can do. But also, come on, you decided to think about the value chain. And I discovered a whole lot of opportunity here and there. But sometimes I lose track of some of the opportunities. Layers. Okay. Let me quickly talk about layers. The major problem with layers.
Do you have other plants?
Yes.
Like kale,
Yes.
I decide to plant pineapple. Am I going to apply the same principle?
Yes, the same principle. Feed. Shema layers. Nature and Hawaii, they need more of energy, which the local feed will not provide for them. Unless the bashi around. The conventional feed will not provide that energy for the birds because of the drop in weather temperature. So they will need more energy at this stage. Now you have drop in egg production right now. And most farmers will experience it. Now, to mitigate against it, we have this, we call it the egg booster. Boost the energy level. You know, molasses is very rich in energy. Molasses is sugar, very powerful in energy. Yes. For AOGs. Now, this is what to stimulate egg laying and also give them energy simultaneously. We use thyme. You know thyme? That would be chicken. That time. For a time. Pẹ̀lú atashongo. Àti dongoyaro. Now, this is what it does. Atashongo yẹn. Layers, especially the brown one, they are highly susceptible to Newcastle disease because grape here at Nigeria. So to stop it, you use garlic dongoyaro and atashon. To abaye nkan mi. Possibly that those birds were not laying. Or, you know, layers are prone to routines. They love routines. The moment you break their routines, then you are delaying them. If you are feeding your layers once in a day, to Baba is feeding only twice in a day, which is stressful. Then, or renovation, but it's stressful. Or renovation, but one thing you let me that you know me do it wrong. I want to arrange around. They are not like us. Come on, get once in a day. Get once in a day. Why they get 9 o'clock? Which one is 9 o'clock? They are feeding. But you want 1 in 10. You don't shift lot 2. Anytime you go buy your account. This man is still not by Java. But the fishes are known for their size.
Size, they are weight.
And their weight. So, and you know the reason why? You know there's hybrid.
There's Clara.
Hybrid. 6 months old.
Yes. Clara's.
And only grow to any size depending on how much. So in Ibadan, there's feed formulation. It's one loop. It's more smart. One important feed loop.
Can we have it?
Fish formulation. Emma, I said fish formulation, especially see 20 money normal imported for 6 months here. Then 6 months here.
Imported was 6 months.
What depends on the market? What depends on the market? The market Abuja. For instance, market Abuja, 1 for 6 months, so that I may reach weight 2.5, 3 kg. And then they was up there. And I want to fed up me. No, when the composition, I said there's only good. You see the food formulation. Now, we can use organic growth booster. Shower wedger, omi,
That's water.
cherry omi, teba manage méjì tó máa ń ṣe èèyàn kò tó yẹ pé nípasẹ̀ oúnjẹ ni nípasẹ̀ oúnjẹ ló ti wá hypertension and diabetes. Hypertension and diabetes and ajẹrawa wo ni kò sí pé they can say it is hereditary, it is that, but oúnjẹ ló pọ̀ jù àfiṣe ò sí ń bẹ̀ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe àwọn jíńjà àwọn kan báyìí náà ó wúlò gan fún èyí. So ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe tí kò jẹ́ pé ẹ fẹ́ ní orí ń fọ́ torí bá ti ń fọ́ yàn kì í ṣe pé torí pé ó ní nǹkan tó fà á torí fi ń fọ́ yàn. Ẹ kàṣà ẹ lọ lo paracetamol ẹ mú symptom yẹn kúrò ní o. Gbọ̀ngàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan wà lára. So stress yẹn dẹ̀ máa ń pọ̀ gan fún wa. So tá a bá fẹ́ lò ó ní abati kan. Abati yẹn ẹ lè ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n tá èmi náà ń ta. So ginger la fi ṣe. Ginger yẹn ẹ máa gé ginger yẹn. Bá ṣe ra gé ọ̀nà yẹn. A máa wá beetroot ó dàbí so náà lè máa gé ẹ máa gé the tin form náà ẹ máa wá wá atalẹ̀ pupa turmeric òun náà ẹ máa gé òun náà tínrín tínrín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn káàmù tẹ́tẹ́ máa wá ṣe máa wá wá oyin gidi tó jẹ́ original ẹ máa wá dà iye tẹ́ bá ti gbé yẹn jẹ́ kí oyin yẹn kó kọ́ba ẹ ti gé ginger ẹ bóyin sí ẹ gé turmeric ẹ bóyin sí individually lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ in the honey 5 days or even 7 days the longer it stays the better ẹ wá yọ ìkàtẹ sóòpù yẹn ẹ yọ kúrò ẹ wá fi sí oven ẹ dry kìnìún yẹn ni kẹ dry shaft ilé tẹ yọ yẹn ẹ wá tẹ dry gbogbo ẹ ìyẹn kó wà sí tó bá ti gbẹ ẹ wá lọ ẹ lọ tẹ bá ti lọ ní powder báyìí láṣẹ yìí 1 tablespoon of it ẹ fi sí omi gbígbóná ẹ ra sí fún 5 minutes torí tó bá ní orí fọ́ tó bá ní orí fọ́ ẹ lọ pé ọmọ pa fún ilé